You can run 10 kilometers and feel unstoppable while a deadly blockage quietly grows inside your heart. Biology does not care how strong you feel or how disciplined your training routine looks outside. Your body adapts so well, it can mask a 90% blockage without obvious warning signs. Blood continues flowing perfectly right up until the exact second it suddenly stops completely. For many people, the first symptom of heart disease is sudden, unexpected death. To understand this failure, we must look directly at the anatomy of the living heart. The heart demands more oxygen than almost any other muscle in your entire body. That oxygen arrives through coronary arteries wrapped tightly around the heart like roots. One critical artery supplies the main pumping chamber that keeps your entire body alive. Block this vessel completely, and the heart can no longer pump blood forward effectively. A healthy artery lining is smooth, allowing blood cells to glide without resistance. Over decades, high pressure and sugar slowly scratch that delicate inner surface. Your body sends LDL, cholesterol, to patch those microscopic injuries inside arteries. White blood cells arrive, consume cholesterol, and transform into unstable foam cells. Over time, that mixture hardens into what we call atherosclerotic plaque buildup. Instead of blocking inward immediately, the artery stretches outward to compensate silently. You still feel strong because blood flow remains almost completely normal. This adaptive trick is called positive remodeling, and it hides danger extremely effectively. The real threat begins when unstable soft plaque forms beneath a thin cap. A sudden blood pressure spike can tear that fragile protective surface open. When that thin cap tears, the body mistakes it for an emergency wound. Platelets aggregate rapidly and create a dense clot within just minutes. This sudden obstruction stops oxygen delivery to critical heart muscle immediately. Without oxygen, heart muscle cells begin dying silently from the inside. A dead muscle cannot contract, and pumping efficiency declines rapidly afterward. Sometimes the artery is only partially blocked, but still cannot meet demand. At rest, this narrowing seems harmless and produces no obvious symptoms. During intense exercise, heart rate rises and oxygen demand doubles quickly. Supply fails to match demand, and heart muscle cells begin suffocating silently. This oxygen deprivation is called ischemia, and it injures cells quickly. After 20 minutes without oxygen, irreversible cellular damage begins permanently. After 90 minutes, healthy muscle transforms into non-contractile scar tissue. Scar tissue replaces muscle, but lacks the ability to contract effectively. And this is why early treatment focuses on restoring blood flow quickly. Doctors perform a procedure called percutaneous coronary intervention, or PCI. A tiny balloon inflates inside the artery to compress the plaque. A metal mesh stent is deployed to hold the artery permanently open. Even after treatment, damaged heart muscle may never fully recover. Most heart attacks occur in arteries less than 50% blocked. That shocks many people because severe narrowing is not always required. Unstable soft plaques rupture more easily than large hardened stable plaques. The most dangerous blockage is not always the biggest one visible. Soft plaque behaves like a fragile blister ready to burst. A sudden adrenaline surge increases pressure and stresses artery walls instantly. When rupture happens, clot formation can block blood flow within minutes. Blood flow hits a wall and oxygen delivery stops abruptly. Heart cells deprived of oxygen begin an irreversible cascade toward death. Electrical instability may trigger dangerous arrhythmias during this crisis. A partially blocked artery can still fail under extreme demand. When supply cannot meet demand, injury occurs without total blockage. This type of event is often called a type 2 heart attack. Rapid heart rhythm disturbances can worsen oxygen imbalance dramatically. The faster the heart beats, the less time it has to fill. Reduced filling means less oxygenated blood reaches the heart muscle itself. Collateral circulation can sometimes provide alternative blood flow pathways. These natural bypass vessels develop gradually over many years. Younger hearts often lack these protective detours entirely. That is why sudden events can be more fatal in younger individuals. Men often experience crushing chest pressure radiating toward the arm. Women may feel fatigue, breathlessness, nausea, or unusual reflux symptoms. Never ignore a sudden sense of doom or unexplained severe discomfort. Controlling blood pressure reduces mechanical stress on artery linings. Managing blood sugar lowers chronic inflammation within vessel walls. Regular exercise strengthens the heart and promotes vascular resilience. But exercise alone cannot erase years of hidden plaque accumulation. A coronary calcium scan detects hardened plaque before symptoms appear. A CT angiogram reveals dangerous soft plaque hiding silently inside arteries. Measure your risk early, protect your heart, and never let silence decide your future.